Hey y'all, welcome to the Clock Tower. I'm Colton here with Brandon. It's the glorious return of 5 cards, 5 minutes, rares and double rares for Oshi no Ko. Brandon, what's our first card?
First up, we have this level 0 Ruby. When a climax is placed, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is level 1 or higher, give one of your characters 1,000 power and plus 1 soul. And then second ability is Brainstorm. It is the Salvage Brainstorm, the classic pay 1, rest self, reveal the top 4. Basic standard profile for any kind of deck that has a added benefit that can help you step over powerful cards, but also at the same time give you additional soul to potentially stick more damage.
Yeah, in a world where sticking extra damage in the mid game is so valuable, just the ability to put an extra soul and an extra 1,000 power on something is so good right now. It's an A+ profile with great text stapled onto an already good Brainstormer. Next, the level 1 Arima combo on choice sits at 7 if you have another character on turn. When it attacks, if you have experience 2, it's a cigarettes, mill 2 cards, salvage X, X equal to the level of the 2 cards that you milled. If X is 2 or higher, however, you also get an additional salvage fix, so you get to salvage ditch. This is extremely good. It's +3, potentially fix 3 more. You can get exactly what you need as long as you have your targets in grave.
The ability to, on top of combo, potentially hand fix as well, with a pretty wide variety of selection. You basically have perfect selection off of a cigarettes combo, which was namely its biggest weakness. Very strong profile. Next up, we have the Kana at the top end on play heal, but it has a climax combo again with choice. That as long as you meet experience 6, on attack you pay 1 to gain the ability when damage is cancelled. Put the bottom 3 cards of your opponent's deck into their waiting room, typically we refer to as Icy Tail effect. You deal damage based off of the number of level 0 cards revealed. So, for example, if you mill 3 level 0 characters, you burn 2 3 times.
Yeah, this has potentially quite a high ceiling, but also a very reasonable floor. Because if you don't stick the 3, not only are you getting an Icy Tail effect, you're getting additional damage off of it, and you're not even Icy Tailing for just CXs, you're Icy Tailing for any level 0, and that includes CXs, right? So it's just better Icy Tail, and the experience condition's kind of fake in a deck that's playing a bunch of 2s and 3s. Very good level 3 finisher, one of the better ones going into the fall season. Next, let's look at red. This is kind of a 2-card package. The eye, when it becomes reversed, you can pay 1, shove this into your memory, and put a character from waiting room at the bottom of your clock if you do search. This is a memory condition for the level 3 in red. Crucially, it's only 500 power, which means it's very hard to bomb this away. But on your turn, you can crash it into pretty much anything and make sure you get your effect.
Yeah, absolutely, kind of doing this unreverse Ricky kind of idea, but taking it to the next level, helping set up memory condition for later in the game, but at the same time, getting the piece you want from deck early. You charge from waiting room, so make sure you have to have a waiting room to actually charge from. You can essentially pick your color going in there too. You can pick your experience conditions that you need into level. You have a lot of really good access with this card in play. Last up, we have the level 3 Ruby. This plays off of that level 0. If that level 0 is in memory, when you play this on stage, you can heal. If the Salvage Climax Hidden Passion is in play, on attack, you can ditch a card from hand. And when you do, you look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, and you choose up to 2 characters where their power total is less than the number of different cards in memory that you have with different names times 4,000. So, for example, if you have 3 different characters with different names in memory, that'd be 12,000 power. So you have 2 characters combined up to 12,000 power on the top of their deck. You get to put those straight into their clock. You don't check for canceling, it goes straight in, which is a pretty powerful effect.
Yeah, it's effectively burn 1 for ditch 1, because it doesn't throw climaxes into clock, just characters. It does, however, whiff on events, so that's worth noting. If you're playing into an event-heavy deck, this might whiff more often. It will stick at least 1 almost every attack. I think this has a really high floor. I don't think the ceiling's as high as the choice. I like the choice better. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back on Tuesday with a deck tech, and on Thursday with something. Until then, thank you for joining us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one.
We'll see you then.